All right, KMR Rotary. Welcome back to the channel. You know it, we're talking BRAP, we're checking out Rotary parts, and we have another new part that has come in from Japan. And it's not new, it's old new, or a new version of an old part. So we brought in a set of Series 5 Turbo side plates, side housings. And if you've been in the rotary game for a while, housings have basically always looked the same. New and used, you have a very distinct running surface pattern, especially evident on a new housing, but also evident on a older housing and a unlapped housing. You can see these machined marks. The nitriding also gives it a certain coloration, and they've got a very just rotary specific cast iron color. Sometimes a slight burnish or hue to them, a shade shift, a little bronzy, but generally, here you can see over here, slightly bronzy, most likely from the nitriding from what I've seen. But been doing it for 25 years. These housings, whether it be 12A, second gen, third gen, Cosmo, they've always really had a distinct look. And I got this set in, and instantly this center plate right here stood out basically as a different color. If you look at this front, if you look at this rear, they're the normal cast iron color, but you have this center plate that's obviously a lighter tone. It's got a little bit different tone to it, and it's got the brand new QR code type symbol that Mazda is now putting on a lot of their new components. So my belief is what we're actually looking at here is we've got new old stock front and rear, and then we actually have a new, it's still the same, but it's within the machining process, within the nitriding process, whatever they're doing, there is some change. This would be a new version of that Series 5 side plate. And if we're careful here, again, you can see on the older one, very distinct crosshatch pattern. It's on every rotary part I've ever seen. You flop down this new one that we've got in from Japan, and it does not have that. It has a microscopic version. There's still a bit of a pattern on here, and you have a really distinct center land area, and then a little bit of a tonnage change, and then again a little bit of a tonnage change. This could be heat treating, this could be nitriding, but there's definitely some machine work going on here, and we're seeing some different either finish effects or metal surface treatment effects, and the same thing on the other side. And like I said, right off the bat when I saw this, I went, this is a different color, this is a different pattern, and we've got a new QR code. New Mazda parts flying under the radar. This is not the normal old housing. This is a new housing. This has been manufactured with some type of new process, with some type of new tooling, and the outcome is slightly visually different. I'd love to get other people's weigh in on this. And now I've actually seen this prior to me talking about this, but sometimes I consider things, I look at what's coming in, I work with Mazda Tricks, I work with other suppliers, we talk about what's going on. And so recently I did a video on those rotors, also Series 5, I think they were high comps that came through, that are of a new look, kind of hinting towards that Mazda has maybe reinvested or has invested in some way in their manufacturing process. I know there's always a lot of talk, Mazda parts, rotary parts, they're getting discontinued, they're getting harder to find, and that is absolutely true. But it's neat to see new rotors and basically new side plates coming from Japan into the United States. Obviously, what I've seen, we've already worked with these components. Functionality, they're the same. Obviously, Mazda holds everything to a high standard, so if anything, maybe we're getting a better product. I don't think we're getting anything that would lead me to believe Mazda is doing anything but spending a lot of money and then charging us, the consumers and engine builders, a lot of money. But so far, all of their new components have a really nice surface finish, almost a little better finish quality. And in regards to their usability, they function just like every other Mazda part that's coming from the new production side. So just kind of cool stuff, you know. We're going to continue to look at what's going on. You notice the freeze plug's a little bit different. The tone of the metal, the color's a little different. We've got the QR code popping up on Mazda stuff. I see it. That surface finish. Smoothness is the same. We're not talking about smoothness. We're just talking about what we can see. The pattern that remains from machining. Lines? Basically no lines, almost a swirl. How interesting. I know, I'm completely a rotary dork. I love this stuff. You know, feel free to comment below. Let me know what you think. I think it's cool. We're getting new rotary parts from Mazda. You know, this could lead to, you know, at least the availability of parts, but hopefully that means Mazda is continuing to have passion, love, and production value in the rotary engine. Could bring us something new in the future. I still would love to get my hands on some of those potentially new aluminum block rotary components that have been based on the RX-9 or on some of the concepts that Mazda has put out. I know I've seen pictures, but I've never seen them in real life. So for now, we work with what we got. If anybody needs service, whether it be porting, studding, any components, hard parts, hit up KMR. We're happy to help. Or hit up Mazda Tricks. We're also happy to help there. Thanks for watching KMR. That's a wrap. Back to work.